Go back. I didn't even speak yet. Oh my gosh. Hello. Real Kaelix speaking here for a moment. I just wanted to say hi, because I haven't properly spoken to you basically this entire week, and it has been driving me insane. I hope you've been doing okay. Frankly, I've been so freaking bored. It has been the most boring week of my life, but so busy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so, as you may know, yesterday was the busiest day of my busiest week. And you may imagine I pushed my voice a little hard. No getting around it. That's just the way it was going to go. So today I am on strict vocal rest. I think this might actually be the first sentence I've spoken to anybody today, including my family. So I will not be talking very much at all today, if that's okay. But I know you love this guy, right? You love jangling my keys. Jingle, jingle, jingle. You like this guy, right? Jingling my keys. Family Guy video compiled over satisfying kinetic sand footage. You like this? Yeah, I'm gonna let this guy do what he's here for, which is to get me out of doing my job. I'll be working. I've still got a lot of work to do, particularly a lot of desk work today and tomorrow. I've got to get some things ready for the next stream as well. I got to get stuff ready for karaoke. And I also need to figure out my schedule for next week. If I'm fast enough, I might be able to get it to you before tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be working. I'll still be paying attention. I've got my phone out over here, so I'll still see the things you have to say. But I will only be speaking to you during brief breaks. All right, have fun. Have fun. Jump scare, jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. Hi. I spoke to you an hour ago. Are you bored yet? Okay, I can talk to you for about 5 minutes before I work again. You get 5 minutes. Ask me anything. I might just answer. Oh my goodness. You were having fun? Oh, you want me to leave? Okay. Oh, it's so funny. That's too good. That's too good. Can I move? Oh, okay, here. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to block your view of the real star of today's show. I didn't mean to block your view. Sorry about that. Did I stream House? Oh, is that his debut original song, House? I did not stream, unfortunately. No, I didn't listen to it. I hope it's okay though. I'm sure he tried very hard. If I had a penny every time I get a penny, how many pennies would I have in terms of the weather outside? Yeah, work it. I'm not a stan? No, I'm not a stan. This guy works for me. I'm glad that you like him, though. I'm glad that you like him. You could say he has a lot of my charm. So I'm glad that you enjoy his company. Though I gotta say, I feel like you shouldn't be satisfied with this. I'm kind of floored. I never know what to expect. I'm not in on peak. How much do I pay him? $0. But I bring him to all the best spots. He can't move without me. Oh, he's over here. Oh, now he's over here. Now he's over there. Oh, up here. It cracks me up. Hater. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. I love this guy. Give him a raise. He can't even spend money. What's he gonna do? He's basically made of the same thing. That might even creep him out. Bold of you to assume he'd be comfortable being given bills. It's made from the same materials as he is. That'd be like if you handed me a severed hand. Oh, he's voicing Link in the next Zelda. Well, depending on the direction, that could work. There are some Zelda games, like the older ones, where he doesn't make a sound at all. Free CK. That just looks like freak. Congratulations. Hashtag freak. Likely hashtag for you to support. Oh my goodness. Oh, you want to pay him in coins? How inconvenient. How inconsiderate that is. You just can't win, huh? Gradually, you're gonna come to understand why I don't pay this guy. Oh, I missed the creation of Heartboard and Debonairs. I wasn't there when it happened, but I did catch wind of it as I was catching up, just as I finished my task. So I am now aware of the Heartboards and the Debonairs. It's so stupid. Is this how you want to spend your Valentine's Day? Do you stand by this? Hey, I'm not shaming you. In fact, I'm flattered, if I'm speaking honestly. I just, are you satisfied with this guy? Yeah? Okay. Well, I respect it. Just to be clear, I respect it. If you want to spend your Valentine's Day with a plate of food and a cardboard cutout, or like an acrylic standee, or a little fabric puppet, power to you. I support it. Okay, I need to lock in again. And I can't talk for that long, or else I'm gonna lose my voice even more, and then I won't be able to sing tomorrow. I prepared a bunch of songs, but I want to be able to sing more than 3 of them, you know? If I'm not careful, I'm only gonna be able to sing like 3 or 4 songs, and that's not enough for me. It's been too long since the last karaoke. I need at least 7. So. Alright, I'm locking in. Have fun. No, I need to rest. No, I'm sorry. I'm having the craziest epiphany. That interval is actually not trash. They just did it in the wrong genre. Like, if you had a full symphonic orchestra. Like okay, I'm on vocal rest. I should not be. So stupid. It's so stupid. Oh. Oh my goodness. Hello again. Have you had enough? We're coming up on 2 hours almost. It's almost 2 hours. How are you feeling? No. What do you mean no? Surely you jest. You're still vibing? Yeah, no, it's genuinely almost been 2 hours. Isn't that bananas? Isn't that just crazy? Doesn't that blow your freaking mind? Yeah, the Saja boards. I want you, need you, yeah, I need you to fill me up. I sing a mass of bottom. Get it on. Oh my goodness. I must say, I admire your ability to stay entertained, even in the absence of entertainment. Or sorry, I know how you'll react. You'll be like, how dare you say that he's not entertaining? I forgot. This is what entertainment looks like. I could learn a thing or two. Soda box is pretty good. Soda box is pretty good. Got a feeling that, oh yep, could be everything that I need. It's so sweet. Every sip makes me want more, yeah. He can't sing. He doesn't have a speaker. He's not one of those fancy cardboard cutouts that has like a speaker that plays sounds. He's just made a cardboard. That's just me. I'm using him like a puppet. Got a feeling that, oh yep, yeah, you could be everything that I need. Tastes so sweet. Every sip makes me want more, yeah. He had a whole karaoke. Has he done a? I don't think he's done a karaoke. Here's the thing. I actually used this guy specifically so that I can sing more. That's why I pull this guy out. I pull this guy out because I don't like doing my job as assigned. I would never let this guy take my job on the stage. Stop touching. Don't damage him. When you said that, it made me read it in the voice of that one TikToker who does the really heavy French accent. Like, stop touching him. You're going to damage the cardboard. The cardboard. You're hurting him. Stop. Stop touching him. You're hurting him. The poor rat. Oh, this is a poor creature. What are you doing to the poor rat? That's what that sounded like in my head when I read that. Oh, you're trying to get a speaker added? I caught up on my ego set today. I saw that. I think this is in my ego set. I saw, because here's the thing. At my last meet and greet at I think it was Los Angeles, there was somebody that brought a bunch of little mini squeakers so that people could put squeakers in their pape. And so, hold on, I got a pee-pee with a squeaker in it. So everybody who had a pape, half of them would walk in and they'd be like they'd bring it out. Anyway, I saw today that somebody actually got a custom-made speaker. They got a custom-made speaker with a couple of things that I said, and they put it in the pape. They put it in Debonair pape, so whenever you squeeze him, he's like, no, stop, 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 stop. Maybe we could get one of those for this guy. So that you lightly tap him on the shoulder and then he goes, "Stop! Stop! Stop!" You'd like that, wouldn't you? Stop! Stop! Oh my goodness. Tasukaru. Oh, I see. I see. So, naruhodo. Kimo. It would actually be useful to have a little speaker for him though, because then he'd do my job better. He'd be like, "I need to see some ID." And then you hold your ID and he goes, "Next." Just on a loop. I should set up a little speaker with a looping track. Just a looping track like this. "I need to see some ID." "Next." 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 "I need to see some I need to stop this right here or else it's good. That is a very dangerous thing. I don't know if I've talked to you about this, but loops are so dangerous for me. If I were not in good company right now, like if I were not hanging out with you, I genuinely would have kept that going for a disgusting amount of time. I wouldn't have stopped. "I need to see some ID." "Next." "I need to see some ID." "Next." Like, yeah, we could set him up with a little speaker, so that way I don't have to do my job at all. But then people think that I'm doing my job. Would this fool you? If you came to buy the beat, if you came to our live house for drinks or for shows or whatever you're coming for, and this guy was out there, would he fool you? He's just gonna let everyone in. Well, TBH, I let most people in anyway. The only time I ever really have to do my job is when I have to escort somebody out. We don't really often have a guest list or anything exclusive. And shady people, they don't really come around too often. Yeah, I only really have to do my job when I'm sending people outside rather than letting them inside. Scary? I'm scary? Do you think I'm scary? Do you mean it? You promise? You promise? No. Yes. Lumphao. Lol. No. Yes. No. Yes. Well, what's the truth? I guess the court is still out on whether I'm scary. Kinda. You're okay. They're being kind. You ain't scary. No. 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 Not at all. Nah. No. Yes. No. Maybe so. No. Yesn't. No. No. Whatever makes you happy, Kroomf. Sometimes. No. 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 Is he RPing us? No. Yes. Lol. Sometimes. No. Nar. I guess it seems that the answer is no. Stop reading. You sounds like robot. Not a single scary thing about this guy. OMG, you just smile, and I had goosebumps. Lumphao. What even? Gun emoji, gun emoji, gun emoji, laughing emoji, question mark, laughing emoji, XD, sigh emoji, stop reading, stop. Question mark, laugh emoji. Whatever floats your boat. This man is scary somehow. Enough. Girl, stop. Enough slices. It's enough slices. Stop, it's enough slices. That guy's me. That's my spirit animal. Oh my gosh. Supposed to be resting my voice. Yeah, but we're about to wrap up. I thought I could at least talk to you for like 15 minutes. I figure I could at least spare 15 minutes and it wouldn't mess my voice up too bad. I just recorded a ton yesterday and I have to record a little bit more before I go to bed. Just like a couple spots that I missed. No more? You got almost 2 hours. Was that not enough? Just rewind and press play. It's exactly the same. If you want more, just when the stream is over, just rewind and press play. The VOD is exactly the same as watching it live. It's exactly the same. You're not missing anything. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I genuinely feel like that clip from SpongeBob. Do you know that clip from SpongeBob where they have like the show night at the Krusty Krab and Squidward does like an interpretive dance and everybody hates him, and then they throw nasty tomatoes at him, and then when SpongeBob is the janitor and comes out to clean up the tomatoes, they cheer for him. I feel like that. It's like yay! Yay! Yippee! Yay! 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 Yeah! Yay! 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 Yippee! Yay! Yes! Yes! Oh yeah! Yeah! Yippee! Woo! 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 Yeah! 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 Yeah, 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 woo! Woohoo! Yeah! 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 Woo! Woohoo! Like, that's what I feel like. Literally, I start the stream and it's like, okay, can you move over? Oh my god. So funny. It's okay. I know how you really feel. I know how you really feel. I accept your feelings. Oh my gosh. Series? I don't know about a series. Just hey, if you want him to come on stream again, just go back to this one and rewind and press play. Oh. Oh my goodness. Did I finish my schedule? So I finished a significant portion of it. I'm considering opening one of the days to something with other people potentially. So before I finish it, I need to figure out if other people are down. But I finished the rest of it. So if I can get in communication with the other people quickly enough and figure out a plan for it, I should be able to post my schedule tomorrow or the day after, which is nice. Alternatively, what I could do is I could just leave that day blank on my schedule and just figure it out closer to the day. And that way I could have my schedule sooner. Thinking emoji. Think, think, think. We'll have to see. Am I joining District V? I don't know, man. I realize it's a very disappointing answer. Don't count on it. In fact, set your expectations for no. I haven't decided yet. To tell you the truth, I was actually in the server early. I was gonna be one of the testers, but every single day that I was hoping to go in and test and learn, I wasn't able to because I was so busy. I've not actually joined the game server a single time. And tragically, the entirety of the event's duration, I'm going to also be busy. I'll be busy for the rest of February and the first week or two of March. And honestly, by the time I reach that point, there's probably going to be more stuff to do because I'm trying to plan out ahead for the rest of this year, and also the first half of next year is what I've been working on lately. Getting the basic plans down for that. So for one, I'm super busy, so it's hard to think of the time for it, and I'm at risk of getting sucked in if I do play. And then the other issues are time and interest. Well, I guess time is the one I just talked about, right? So there's time with the busyness, and then there's interest. I guess to make it 3, because I like having 3 reasons for things. There's time, there's interest, and there's anxiety, like nervousness. I get really nervous when it comes to doing stuff and working with strangers. And this is a lot of strangers. And then on top of that, there is a considerable amount of pressure for me to meet and to interact with people that I just don't know and I've never spoken with. And that interest kind of intimidates me, actually, and turns me off from doing this. So then it kind of tanks the motivation too. That being said, I'm confident that no matter what, I would still have fun if I participated. And at the end of the day, I really, 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 really want this event to do well, because I love NIJISANJI and I love Luca Kaneshiro, and he's worked really, really hard on this, and he's been really excited for it. So I really want it to go well. I want everybody to have fun, but I'm still trying to work out if I can do it. So yeah, do not expect an ID photo anytime soon. I'll be figuring out just how able and interested I am over the next week. And honestly, there's a decent enough chance that I may do it even if in the end I'm not interested, because I know that it's something that you would really enjoy. I may do it as like a super low commitment thing that I do maybe one day if I'm leaning towards no in the end. Yeah, just in case you've been wondering. Everybody's been posting IDs left and right, and I'm at a point where I straight up don't know if I can spare the time. And on top of that, don't know if I even want to. It's just so many people. And it has to be this many people for it to work, because it's a Grand Theft Auto roleplay server. You kind of need this many people or it just doesn't work. But I'm scared. It's too many for me. It's too much for Elmo. I just get overwhelmed. I get nervous. And it starts to tank my ability to have fun. When I meet new people, I prefer to do it in smaller groups. Like even VCraft. I loved VCraft so much. It was such a rich and beautiful experience. I was so overwhelmed and exhausted with VCraft. I'm still low-key burnt out after VCraft, and it's been months. Burnt out in the area of like meeting new people and working with new people. There's this part of me, if I'm speaking super honestly, there's this part of me that doesn't want to work with anybody new for a solid like 5 months because VCraft was so big. But I still don't want to miss it. FOMO is very strong. It just depends on how much I actually fear missing out. And that is to be determined. Yeah, I will continue to think about it. And over the next few days, I will figure out, like if I can. Iotmo, I do not believe in Iotmo. But oh, hold on. Imbotmo. It might be okay to miss out. Imbotmo. That's what I'll say. Imbotmo. It might be okay to miss out. Imbotmo. What is Iotmo? So I live by FOMO. F-O-M-O. It stands for fear of missing out. I get really sad and bummed out when other people have fun without me, and I could be there, but I'm not. Frio is famous for not being motivated by FOMO. He does not believe in peer pressure. It doesn't work on him. His theory, as he's called it and named it and described it, is Iotmo. It's okay to miss out. That's his belief. I do not believe in Iotmo. It is not okay to miss out. But this time, I will believe in Imbotmo. It might be okay to miss out. Yeah, that's where I stand with that. Just to be like super 100% transparent about it. Super honest. I don't want to like hide anything or give you an unrealistic expectation to hold out hope for. There's definitely nervousness, but honestly, more than the nervousness, it's interest and time. I'm super, super busy, and I can't determine just how interested I actually am. It would be fun, though. It would be fun though. Maybe something really brief. Or, you know, you never know. Maybe I get sucked in and I'm playing 10 hours every single day the whole event. That's still a possibility. That could always happen. Yeah, try to keep it real. I think it is better to know what to expect than to think that something's gonna happen and then be disappointed by it not happening. Yeah, so that's exactly where I stand. It could happen. Right now, the needle is pointing slightly to no. That will depend on, I guess, the next few days. And where I stand after thinking about it more. And after making more progress with my work. I haven't even been able to think about it, honestly. And it's that lack of time and energy to even think about it that turns me off more. Yeah. Either way, we will be streaming in that time, like during the event, whether it's in the event or like other stuff. So I do hope you can look forward to it. Have cardboard Kaelix play in my stead. All right, here's my Grand Theft Auto roleplay character. I make a character that looks just like me. I pick a place and I just stand there. And when people talk and interact with me, I don't have to say anything because my character's RP is that he's made of cardboard. So he's not real. Like I say not real. He doesn't live. He's not breathing. And he just stands there. That's my character. That way I don't have to meet anybody and I don't have to talk to anybody. and I don't have to be nervous about anything. I could just play as a cardboard standee. Someone will steal him. Yeah, no, see that is how that would go. I feel like even that would attract attention. That would be like a statement piece of some kind. It would gather a crowd. I feel like somebody would commit a crime against me. And that would be really overwhelming. Anyway. I'm already talking a little bit more than I should be today. I'm supposed to be on strict vocal rest so that I can do karaoke tomorrow. But yes, that is the last stream of the week. It'll be tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. Same time that today's stream started. I'll be doing a karaoke stream. It's the first one in almost a month now, right? Maybe a full month, actually. When was my last karaoke stream? It was it Friday? Friday the 2nd in January? So that's over a month ago. I think this is our longest gap between two karaoke streams, isn't it? Or what? Maybe it was a time when I was sick for a while. Yeah, it's been a while since the last karaoke stream. For this one, I got permission for a bunch of jazz songs, particularly jazz love songs. They're all about love in some way. Not necessarily the same kind of love or the same flavor of love, but they're all about some kind of love. Or like some experience with love. Don't worry, it's not going to be a bunch of heartbreak songs. They're all very sweet, I think. I think all of them are sweet, yeah. Yeah, they're all sweet. They're all kind of... What is the word I'm looking for? Most of them are like crooner vibes. Yeah. It'll be a little jazz cabaret. The length of the set list will depend on where my voice is. You know, I love to tease my set lists ahead of time, but I actually don't know how many songs I can sing this time. So for this one, I did an approach that I've done for a couple of other ones over the last several months when I wasn't sure how much vocal stamina I would have on the day of. I got permission for a bunch of songs. I may sing all of them. I may even repeat a couple if I end up being super strong. I may only sing a quarter of them. But I got a bunch and I know how to sing them all, so... we've got options. The set list could be like 15 songs. It could be like 5 songs. In order to make it a little bit closer to 15, I'm hoping and expecting that we'll do like 7 to 9. 7 to 9 would be good. In order to ensure maximum potential for that, I'm going to be getting out of here now, and I'm not going to speak to anybody for the rest of the day. And I'm not going to speak to anybody tomorrow either, I think. Yeah, try to keep my voice rested. Yeah, thank you for keeping my cardboard effigy company. Thank you for not stealing him. That actually happens sometimes. I leave him out there unattended for long enough, and sometimes people make off with him so that they can display him in their houses or whatever. Thank you for respecting him, respecting his personal bubble. He doesn't have feelings, but if he did, it'd be good to respect them, I think, so. Yeah. I hope that, as always, you can get some good rest. I hope that you can have some delicious food. And as always, please stay safe, okay? This guy is not going to protect you. And I'm not always going to be there, so don't get yourself in any trouble. Make sure you're eating and resting and stuff. You know, healthy body, very important. You can't do your best if you're not eating or sleeping enough. Yeah. Let's see, where can I send you? I'm gonna send you... Let's see. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, here's the thing. I normally would prioritize By the Beat for redirects. It's like my first choice if there's a By the Beat stream going on. However, I think Zila's on a date. And I don't know if this is an appropriate stream to redirect to. You know what I mean? Not to say that it's an inappropriate stream. That is to say, I don't know if it's... I don't want to intrude, you know what I mean? I don't want to crash the party with the Serpent. So I'm going to send you... Let's see. I'm going to send you to Aya Amare, who is doing a Warhammer stream. Something I like about redirecting to Aya is that I learn something about whatever franchise she's into at the time whenever we redirect. It's really, really sweet, actually. I love when people talk about the things they're interested in, because it makes me feel a little bit less like a crazy person for often talking about the things that I'm interested in. So I love when other people do that. So there's a chance that we'll get in here and Aya will be like, wait, Kaelix. Or, wait, Debonair. And then she'll drop the craziest trivia ever. She'll be like, did you know that? There's a chance that that'll happen. Alternatively, there's a chance that we'll redirect and she'll be in the process, like mid-sentence, saying something absolutely absurd and ridiculous and disgusting. Equal potential for both. In fact, we may get both in reverse order. You never know. But that seems to be the consensus not the consensus, the general expectation. That's what I should say. That seems to be what I expect. Either case is pretty fun. If you participate in this redirect, I hope you have a good time. As always, please be sure to read her rules and follow them, okay? Please be respectful. Don't talk about me. Don't even say my name, all right? Don't talk about this guy either. That's considered very rude, all right? And it's also one of my rules. You don't want to break my rules, do you? Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you as always for behaving and for representing me well. It means a lot to me. Both here and on social media. Okay. I'm gonna get out of here now for real. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for hanging out with me. I guess. Kind of hanging out with me. I was here the whole time. I just wasn't always here. You know what I mean? Thank you for hanging out with this guy. All right. I will see you tomorrow for karaoke. Oh, I forgot to mention, the karaoke will be unarchived. It'll disappear after it's over, but I will rebroadcast it. I will stream it again a second time around 12 hours later. I'm thinking 7 a.m. EST, but it may end up being 8 a.m. EST. Honestly, 8 a.m. may be the better option anyway. We'll say 13 hours later. We'll aim for 13 hours later. 8 a.m. should be totally safe, because I've been waking up between 7 and 8 lately anyway, which is pretty awesome, actually. I love waking up in the morning. And it's going to encourage us to do some shorter streams for a while I'm still sleeping normally. That is until I end up in a collab. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's usually how that'll go. All right. I don't want to go. I've tried to end like 6 times. No, I don't want to go. Okay, I need to get out of here. Sorry, I so badly wish we could talk for longer because, like I said, we did not talk much at all this week. I was so busy. This is the busiest week ever. But it's okay. We can catch up a little bit next week. I'll still be busy, but I won't be quite as busy. I'll still take a day off or two, but I'll spend those days working. Okay. Here, I'll let him say goodbye. That might be easier than if I keep trying to do it. All right. Take it away.